Hello guys, we're back with another interview. Today we're doing it in the room to breathe because we realized that out in the hall our sound quality was below sub-zero. So we're here today with Matthew Shiley from the engineers group. Thank you for being here, Matthew.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Today we will be discussing what the engineers have done. So what have the engineers done in this past week, Matthew?
So the engineers, our job is to manage the propulsion method of the rocket ship and also the energy source of the rocket and the colony that we are going to be creating. So pretty much energy needs in general.
Can you explain those, please?
All right, so our propulsion method, we've discovered the propulsion method. It's a method that involves two aspects. One is just a simple chemical rocket fuel to get it out of the atmosphere, so pretty standard, but once you're in space, you don't need quite as much energy as there's no like friction or gravity that you have to be going against. So it's a slightly more fuel efficient, energy efficient method that it kind of switches to once it's in space.
No, this is called dual mode propulsion.
Yes.
Okay.
Dual mode propulsion. And for the energy needs, we're still going over our energy methods for the rocket ship and the colony, but we think a couple main ones could be solar when we're actually in outer space. We've been considering nuclear energy just because that's one of the only other ones you could have in space, but that would add a whole nother layer of difficulty, so we may just have to stick to solar. And once we're on the colony, or once we're on Ceres, then there are a lot more options.
So what are the engineers planning on doing in the future?
So we're right now, as of now, we're collaborating with the Heroes group, which basically they just like keep people alive, and we're focusing right now. We're gonna figure out what kinds of energy we should be using to like aid their purposes, as in stuff like farming to keep people alive, just food. How are we gonna power those, and how are we gonna power just basic needs like stuff, just kind of everyday stuff.
Wow. So what is working for the engineers right now and going well?
All right. So we've kind of boosted our production very recently. Like we're being much more productive in the past classes, and we've gotten a lot of work done recently. Just kind of all this stuff because at first we got off to a slow start, but then we sped up in our progress.
And what do you think is working right now for the engineers?
Isn't that what you just asked me?
No.
What isn't working?
What isn't working?
Oh, what isn't working? I thought you just said what is working.
Okay.
Well, all right, what isn't working is, I mean, the group is a little rowdy, but nothing too bad. I mean, sometimes we just kind of get into random conversations, but it's never really that big of a deal. It's kind of, it's.
All right, thanks, bye.